Game number one, guys. XlorD versus Foggy. Great interview with Todd, and so far so good for the show. And yeah, all right, let's hop into this game number one. It's gonna be on Last Refuge. Let's go.
In fact, they said LR last in the vetoes.
Oh no, the starting map would be LR.
Okay.
They vetoed loser maps for LR.
Oh, I see.
Like veto, loser, and the last map is the starting map.
Oh, okay, but they said go in order. So that's confusing.
Yeah, LR's first, and then go in order of the loser map selection in the chat.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So whoever loses first, just pick their first loser map that they've said. So.
Wow, they did that really confusing, but that's all right.
I think I messed it up. I messed it up with my format, but that's fine. I just kind of willy-nillyed. But, you know, it's all good. LR, dude. Elf versus Undead. We don't have double Elf versus Undead. We just got to pass an Elf versus Human. A little bit of variation today. It's going to be a great show, man. Foggy versus XlorD. Are you kidding me right now?
Are you joking me?
Are you joking?
All right. What heroes are we going to see? There's so many options for both players. Death Knight against a Demon Hunter. Wow, this is some high caliber play, dude. This is no messing around. I mean, Spiral versus Todd was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. But can these guys top it? They might just be able to.
Yeah, and it looks like DK might be opening up with oh, this is 2 goals. This is Fiends. 3 goals? Is this an expo? What is this?
Could be an expo, could just be a goal opener. Either is really fine. I don't really see XlorD a lot. We see Foggy quite a bit more. But I gotta get used to XlorD's style. We've of course already seen him in the card.
Yeah, this is
a different matchup.
This is a return for him. Yeah, definitely. Yep. Okay, Demon Hunter coming out. So far, so good for Mr. Foggy. Claws of Attack as well. You'll love to see it.
Can't complain.
Okay, Acolyte actually getting ensnared too. That's a little unfortunate. He might go down. And DK, yeah, no Blight Skull, so this will just be a ghoul opener into tech. Okay, here we go. Gonna be creeping out, XlorD.
Yeah,
see what item he gets.
Well, he got the claws. Yeah, he would love the claws. He gets a ring. Shout out to Todd. Skeleton gonna chase the wisp. Not worth detonating on only one measly skeleton. The Demon Hunter is gonna go down and try to maybe do a little bit of harassment, but I don't think there's much to be found for old Foggy here.
Yeah, Foggy's still gonna be annoying. Maybe a mana burn coming in. Maybe just try to poke. This is still very annoying for XlorD. No level 2, and you definitely want your level 2, but the only way to get there is to go cross the Demon Hunter's path, work your way up to maybe the Priest, maybe the expansion. So XlorD sitting here for a little bit, which is a little uncomfortable. Demon Hunter happy with this, though.
Yeah, Demon Hunter's sitting pretty. Dust, purchased. Unholy Aura actually skilled. Would have loved to maybe force Foggy to use a mana burn before skilling that, but it's not a big deal at all. Skeleton at the expansion, pulling the creeps. Because he knows Foggy wants to buy the staff and probably the boots. Maybe one. Staff and boots. And we see just how effective this was. All this damage on the Demon Hunter is just from that one little play. So very nicely done by XlorD.
Now he's going to creep this camp. That'll be level 2. Pretty good item as well. And the Demon Hunter is nowhere to be found, and XlorD's going to be doing this for free. So really nice turnaround there from XlorD, taking control of the map control, claws of attack. Good. Foggy, though, going to go for a big creep camp with this Merc camp.
Yeah, potential for a big item, potential for close to level 3 Demon Hunter. Hunter's Hall going up for Foggy on time. Graveyard, halfway to tier 2 for XlorD. He's going to get not quite level 3, so both players are going to probably creep up a little bit more because neither is going to get level 3 off these respective camps. Bone Chimes, that's going to help out Foggy.
Yeah, that's a great item when you go into that late game bear composition, especially with the Demon Hunter first. No keeper, right? So this is, yeah, that's a great item for Foggy. Hunter's Hall going down, the tech almost halfway done. He actually buys a Berserker too, I like it.
Yeah, can't play with that. He skips on a couple of archers and instead supplements it with that single mercenary. Ancient War gonna live as well, gonna go towards probably the lab, and we'll see what Foggy does on tier 2. Single lord, double lord, tier 3 tech, what secondary hero. A lot of options for Foggy. For XlorD, we're probably going to see an immediate tier 3 tech. And we will certainly see a level 3 Demon Hunter, as well as the Death Knight has already gotten that level. Couple claws for XlorD.
Yeah, good items though. The sentry wards for Foggy are pretty good, but I think XlorD securing that level 3 is just so good. 5 minutes into the game, you already got level 3. That's just good, fine, and dandy. Tier 3 tech popping it right away. The Lich coming out in the Slaughterhouse. I mean, XlorD's just really on fire with everything going on, and there's not much that Foggy's really done. He's trying to creep up his own stuff, right? He's got level 3 now, but the harass isn't going to do anything. XlorD's gotten away with everything, right? He's just done everything.
All right, Foggy not quite teching yet. Single Lord. He purchased a Naga, going to try to pressure for the shops in the middle. XlorD is so on point with these skeletons, just constantly scouting everything. Very nicely done thus far. And he's doing this, delaying Foggy so much with just pretty much a Death Knight while he techs straight to tier 3. And Foggy is slipping up on macro, I feel like. He's not teching, he's not getting a second Lord. There's the tech now, but a little bit late.
Yeah, a little late, but the good thing for Foggy is he's contesting these shops. These are so important to creep before you get into the merc camps or like the red camps. So if he gets both of these, he does steal the first item. It's going to be 1 of mana stealing, and that's a great pick-off. Lich getting mana burned, and XlorD kind of overextending. I don't think this is a good idea for him. The ghouls are out of position. The Lich taking a lot of damage before the fight even starts. Coil going down. And no more coils. Oh, no way. Are you kidding me?
Alright, well, forces the staff at least. Does not get that Berserker, does not get any kills there with pretty much all of his mana invested, XlorD. But he's going to use this time to... He gets another Skeleton Scout. Beautifully done. Foggy's going to get the shop as well, but XlorD's going to start stealing a couple of camps away on the Foggy side of the map.
Yeah, and if he gets claws, I mean, that'll be sweet. We'll see what Foggy gets from this one. Potion of Greater Mana. Okay, decent. Pass that over to the Naga. Oh, he actually sells it.
Actually sells it immediately, I guess. And more claws for XlorD.
Wow. Wow. Plus 15 Lich, guys, before the orb even kicks in. This is almost a plus 20 Lich. If you get another 12 at the red camp, that's going to be plus 32 this game so far. And he can actually get a clause from this Null Overseer if he wants. Maybe toss that ring aside. Throw it in Todd's base. You can have it.
Okay, Foggy, a nice harass while the Ancient War does move over. He might just deny the big Ogre Magi. I didn't actually catch it, but he gets the Health Stone. He's going to lose his Ancient War. Maybe not the best multitasking from Foggy, but, you know, he's still going to get a bigger camp, and he's getting some nice mana burns as well. Oh, XlorD. He sniffs this out, but I don't think he's going to be able to do much. Foggy got another... Okay, he got Gloves of Haste. Still pretty good.
Yeah, I thought I was checking to see if it was a ring, but it's
like
not going to be.
3 claws. Did he have that before? But I think XlorD will be happy with what he's gotten so far.
Yeah, XlorD, one of these players too that enjoys his frenzy ghouls over just fiend openers against Night Elf. So
yep,
really likes that aggressive style, jumping on these units. And if you can find a timing, Bear Form just kicking in right now, Destroyer Form on the way. So his macro's looking really good. Frenzy ghouls are done, and they're going to help him creep up. He'll probably go for red at this point. Does he want to stay on DK Lich, or does he want a third hero? And if you do go for third hero, it's got to be a Naga, right?
Maybe Tanker, possible, but I'm still wondering what sort of style XlorD's going to go for. He's got to do some sort of a play, whereas Foggy would just be happy to chill out, maybe get an expansion up eventually. He's going to get a nice creep jack, but XlorD, with the high ground vision, is going to be able to get away, but the mana burn is always so on point by Foggy. Orb going to be purchased. And this Lich is terrifying right now.
Oh, the item goes to Foggy. It's going to be the Anka Reincarnation. The DK actually taking a lot of damage, but XlorD's jumping all over this with Frenzy Ghouls. All these archers don't stand a chance.
2 archers for 1 ghoul so far. The bear's out of position. Oh no, there's no Fork Lightning though. Nice Frost Armor. Oh, the invuln might have to be passed. The Town Portal's actually used. Ooh, maybe a little bit of an overextension by that Death Knight, but all the archers did fall.
Man, that is so unfortunate. If XlorD kept his DK in the back, he literally just wins the fight. Like, just dominates the fight. This Lich is...
Staff. Oh, yeah, there was Staff off cooldown actually there, so... Yeah, XlorD might get killed a decent amount.
This Lich is crazy strong, man. Fiends backing up these ghouls, which he still has ghoul support. And yeah, it looks like he's not going to go for a third hero unless he tries to fight at the tavern here, but Foggy doesn't have much, man. 43 supply. He's just got a couple bears. In fact, Frenzy Ghoul is going to make this hard for the Demon Hunter to mobilize. XlorD's all over him.
Another destroyer. Popped, and the statue in the back, he still has a statue. Okay, the bear is taking quite a bit of damage. Bear and a Dryad come into the fray. There's no Moonwell mana.
Nice staff from Foggy. The Rejuve could have got devoured, but it's going to be saved instead, and this bear is going to be able to heal peacefully. Nice play from Foggy. A little cute play.
If XlorD could pick up a Tinker right now, I think he could push and end the game, but he's short on gold, and he would love to be able to pop another destroyer, but I'm sure he doesn't want to break upkeep quite yet.
This is close, man. This is close. The more time that XlorD gives Foggy, however, the more even out the supplies do become. He's stuck at 50 supply. Another Moonwell gonna have to go down. And there it is right there.
Expansion for XlorD, but scouted by Foggy with the Wisp. Another Wisp going to be detonated at the red camp. Foggy, bringing his Ancient of War, could counter expand, or he could push, which he's choosing the latter. But can Foggy win a fight? I don't know. Oh, red camp, Warsong Battle Drums. That's nice, but that was the coil invested, and he got mana burn, so he's only got the potion of mana to get any coils in the future.
Yeah, I don't see Foggy giving up this position either. He's going to assemble his units. I don't even think he should creep the red. I think he should just go and push because, I mean, he sees the expansion. Actually, the Destroyer's going to tank here. They're going to take a lot of serious damage before the fight even begins. One Destroyer taking half health, and like you said, there's no coil unless you pop that mana pot.
And no Nova either, but 3 Destroyers in the air, 4 Dryads on the ground. I do think XlorD has the better fighting army. He's also ahead by 9 supply. Foggy counter expanding at the top left, we can see. But here's the fight. Fork Lightning going to kill 1 ghoul, 2 ghouls, almost going down a third, actually, in fact. The Fiend nicely micro back. 1 coil used, but that's the mana pot gone. Bear's taking a lot of damage, but so nicely micro back. 1 Dryad is going to fall to the Fiends, and actually, XlorD seems to just be kind of destroying this fight.
Yeah, destroying the fight for now, but if the Bears get staffed out, this Demon Hunter with the right clicks could even out this fight. The Fiend taking a lot of damage, 1 Fiend going down. But yeah, it just looks like XlorD's got too much. And right now, the Destroyer's in the air. There's no answer for them. And all these Bears can't fight. Wow, XlorD, sick play. He secures the expansion as well. After winning a fight, he's at 50 supply. XlorD dominating.
Oh, giving the aura to the Fiend as well, so it might just get out. Fiend could block.
Oh my god.
XlorD.
We caught it on film. We caught it on film, guys. That was a sick block from XlorD.
I can get a mana pot now. He gets 2, in fact. Why not double it up? And he's going to have a coil soon if he just uses that statue. The expansion needs to start mining because Foggy is going to be on 2 base soon as well. And he can go into, you know, Mountain Giants if he wants once he's on 2 base economy. A bit short on wood is Foggy, though.
Yeah, AOW, Tree of Life, wood, very, very low. But I mean, I don't know. Like, if you're Foggy, how do you come back from this fight? I mean, you have a good 49 supply army, but the Destroyers, there's just no answer. You have to whittle down these Destroyers. Boots, gonna be picked up by the... Okay, DK picks it up, puts the potion of health down. Oh my god, XlorD's microing items right now in the mid-fight.
Oh, Fiend gonna be focused, but there is a coil. That's 1 of 2 mana potions consumed. 1 more Fiend gonna fall in actually the front. Another Fiend taking a lot of damage. The Destroyers are in the air, but if all the Fiends fall, the Dryads are gonna be able to kind of win this fight on their own.
This is a spread, wonky fight all over this place, but the Destroyers again reigning in the air. The staff is on cooldown for both heroes after that bear gets staffed in, and now anything's fair game. The Lich, ring around the rosy, pockets full of posy, trying to get a bear. The Fiend, good burrow. This dust, though. This Fiend's definitely going to die, and now it's just Dryads. All the bears have been staffed. They're back home. XlorD again winning another fight, but Foggy closing the gap. And I think the key here are these Destroyers.
Yeah, the Destroyers and the Lich items. The Destroyers take care of the bear, and then the Lich on his own can take care of all the Dryads. The Sigurot is crucial to get up for XlorD, but Foggy's going to smartly cancel it. The expansion of Foggy not quite mining, but it will be. And, you know, Foggy at the end of the day is only going to be down about 500 to 800 gold. Yeah, 700, okay.
Wow. Foggy just dipsy-doodled his way into a sick fight and evened up the supply count. He's actually going to break. He's going to go into 51. Whereas XlorD, yeah, he's got an expansion, but if he breaks right now, he'll take the lead. But like you said, the wood, his wood is so low. He lost all those ghouls in that fight. How many ghouls does he have on wood? He has 1 ghoul. Is he rebuilding? Okay, he's rebuilding ghouls. And that should be able to give him the edge As soon as he gets that wood in command with the expansion, he'll go up to 60 supply, 70 supply really quickly. There's a window for Foggy to continue taking this fight, and that's what he's doing. The Naga going straight to the expansion. Yes, actually juking XlorD. XlorD has to come back home.
Ooh, canceling the Zig again. There's a 6th Acolyte here. But yeah, XlorD having to break upkeep with just Lumber Ghouls is not the greatest. Foggy with a really nice position, but the Demon Hunter is kind of low. Okay, has a Health Stone, has a Town Portal, and all the Fiends are falling. Is Foggy doing this?
Oh, the dust is used, and Foggy is certainly doing it. Fiends falling. The Lich taking so much damage with the DK. He has no mana. He's got a mana pot, but he's got to save that reservedly because Foggy is just right there for the coils. And look at this. Another Fiend falls. This is a masterclass performance from Foggy, who was taken behind a lot in these fights. He's actually still behind economically. Foggy, XlorD still has this expansion going for the Lich, but it pops the Emblem right away. He got to target the Demon Hunter, get this Demon Hunter out of this fight. XlorD needs to hold on to this expansion.
All of a sudden, XlorD's sort of making Foggy go back, but 2 Mountain Giants are in here, Ricky. And 2 Bears were saved to the base, and the expansion is not mining with 2 Wisps, it's mining with 5. And, you know, if I'm correct, I think that's all the Wisps you can put in the gold mine.
Yeah, you can only put 5. XlorD trying to put 6 Acolytes in his mine, but there's also a restriction for 5. So that's going to be 2 idle Acolytes. But I think XlorD's definitely bought himself time, so he thinks. I've held on. I think I'm in a good position. Double Necropolis, by the way. LOL. With a Ziggurat. But I think what he doesn't know, and what he's going to find out right now, is Foggy has an expansion too, bro. And he's at 69 supply and counting. Foggy has bought himself time in this to take a tremendous lead in this fight and in this game.
And a lot of that supply is tied up in 1 Mountain Giant in production, and then even more in those 2 Mountain Giants on the ground, but they're certainly going to help to break this expansion. Only 1 A-Bomb and no Disease Cloud. Dryads take so much damage as soon as that Lich attacks them. The Bears take a lot of damage too, but Foggy somehow always trades favorably. 4 Destroyers in the air, Heal Scroll used. Does Foggy have enough stuff, though?
Oh, I don't know. He's trying to get the Destroyers out of the air. 1 Destroyer does die, but immediately XlorD morphs another one. There's been no mana on XlorD's heroes at all. Mana pots completely used. That's the 2nd staff, and that's going to be the only way to save the Night Elf units for now. The staff on cooldown, but the Mountain Giants, Carson, are still here. They're beefy, they're tanky, and they're doing a lot of damage. I think Foggy's done it this game. A reveal going to kill another Fiend. These are crucial, crucial food that XlorD needs in this fight. And right now he's just dubbed down to 3 Destroyers and an A-Bomb. There's nothing that can really even shoot these Dryads, so the Destroyers can't even get in position.
It seems to be all Foggy. A 3rd Mountain Giant joins the team. And XlorD, no mana, no health. I don't think any hope at this point. Healthstone invested so Foggy can stay here and continue to pressure. And the Zig's going to fall at the expansion, and he doesn't even need 2 Mountain Giants to fight. That's how good of a position Foggy is in. Reveal going to pick off that last and final Fiend. And a very nice performance from Foggy in Game 1.
Yeah, super sick. Patient. Nice use of the staffs. I mean, XlorD is microing like crazy too, and it looked like he was ahead, but Foggy's just been able to chip away, and with this expansion, this token expansion going up for Foggy, he's just been able to come into this game. It's honestly a masterclass on LR.
So nicely done. 3 Mountain Giants with the trees, with the sticks. Those 6th and 7th Acolytes proving to be useful. Saving that Nerubian Tower. Is there some way that XlorD can hold? Can he maybe go for a nuke on the Demon Hunter? There's a rejuve immediately dispelled. Okay, there is a coil. Not quite a Nova, though. Foggy could lose the Demon Hunter. That's kind of the way back in for XlorD.
Oh, he's targeting. He actually coils the Lich to save him. Nice defensive play, but that's going to be the mana burn. And there's no shop at this expansion, Carson. He hasn't had mana all day, and he can't get it either. Level 5 on the DK is nice, but there's just so much Elf right now. Another Fiend going to fall. 73 supply. The Bear could get staffed out. Okay, he staffs out another unit instead. That's going to be the Naga.
And Town Portal out. And XlorD holds the expansion. The Mountain Giant gets caught out, and it's blocked in. That's a big pickoff for XlorD.
Yeah, this is a huge pickoff, actually. There's no way to save him either. It's going to take a while because he's a big, strong piece of rock, but you smack a rock enough, Carson, you can turn that into any shape you want. And he's going to turn that into rock soup.
He's turn it into gold because the Expo's mining still, baby.
Yeah, XlorD, I can't believe he's been able to hold on. Acolyte, actually, dude, the Acolyte's right-click in the mine. If Foggy doesn't see this, I'm going to keep an eye on this. If Foggy doesn't notice that, that's going to be so funny.
Shades of Grubby vs. Remind, WCG 2009, when Grubby killed the mine with just a single raider during a fight, but with an Acolyte instead.
I think Foggy's going to come over here and kill this Acolyte. He's being so annoying. He's already got the mine to half HP, which is pretty hilarious. Demon Hunter going to come in as well.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our sacred grove. That's what all Foggy's hearing right now from this Acolyte.
Yeah.
Level 5 Demon Hunter in the future will be really nice. A lot more effective, in fact, than the level 5 Heroes of XlorD. Ghouls being caught out. What was XlorD going for with those ghouls? 2 gonna be killed.
I don't know. Maybe like a creepjack and he just rallied them into the red and then he was going to rally them out after?
Possibly. Alright. 74 more attacks and the gold mine will die to the Acolyte. Right?
Yeah, I'm still keeping an eye on that. Foggy hasn't reacted. And now that XlorD's in the base, he might not react at all.
Is there web? Must be being researched. If not being researched, the main has run out for XlorD as well as Foggy. 77 against 58. The Hippogriffs
This is a tough fight for XlorD. I don't think you want to fight this. You're going to lose your destroyers. Yeah, XlorD is going to TP out, but not before he loses at least one. No way. He saves the destroyer? That's insane. Keeping an eye on this Acolyte. This is a money Acolyte right now.
He's going to have to repair it eventually, isn't he? Oh, is he going to go kill it now? Or is he going to go straight back to the red camp?
Yeah, he's going to go to the red camp, dude. Does he really not notice? Come on. Does he have his sound off?
Maybe. Another 50 attacks from that Acolyte. 47. 46 attacks.
Okay, the Dryad's going to clear that up. That was, I mean, that was anticlimactic, but still, that Acolyte got a lot done. And I mean, if you're XlorD, maybe you could just dive on this. Warsong Battle Drums, I mean, that's not, it's not the best item you can get.
It's not the best, not the worst. But, you know, an aura is always an aura, and 2/2 bears are always 2/2 bears. And 2/2 mountain giants are something other than that. I don't know what they are.
Yeah, XlorD also getting Warsong Battle Drums as well. Foggy fixing his zoom.
A player's forces are
when the armies get bigger, he zooms out more, apparently. Foggy, ahead on supply, not ahead economically. Could lose his entangled gold mine. Would be worth even a TP investment from XlorD if he dives for it.
This is becoming a 23-minute game 1, Carson. Ring of Protection +4 on the ground. This is, man, this is going to be a great series.
Pushing visibility on the now level 5 Demon Hunter. 1 mana burn, and that definitely will be Uma mana. Out of mana,
Yeah, Foggy figuring out what he wants to do with this Tree of Eternity. He's walked it across the whole map. I think he's going to bring it to the red. And he's comfortable just, you know, chilling. Upgrades look good, 2/2. Foggy's XlorD's upgrades, non-existent. And that is going to be a big deal in these fights. If the bears get surface area over this army, everything will just melt.
Yeah, and I'm sure they will. Because, you know, Foggy... You know, he's going to have his choice of fight soon enough, especially if he deals with this Haunted Goldmine. He could just split off a couple of Dryads and deal with it, no problem. But the Tree of Eternity will be planted, and that tree is very safe, very tanky. Nature's Blessing and 2,000 health, so no real way of XlorD to stop the 2-base economy. But there is quite the way for Foggy to do so to XlorD. Okay, 73 against 79. XlorD, is he getting back into fighting shape? Would love to see maybe... I don't know. He can't build destroyers anymore. I hope he has web now. He's got 3 A-bombs. Maybe XlorD's getting into fighting shape. Possibly.
I mean, he's got that second expo at the red camp as well. And Foggy's building an AP there. Okay, now he's going into the main base. He has web. He has a lot of fiends. The Hippogriffs shouldn't do too much damage if XlorD is able to kite properly, but the Invis Demon Hunter, he's going to get a free mana burn, and then Foggy will determine when he wants to take this fight. Mana burn comes in. It's right now.
Nova, the Moon Juice is all right. A lot of Hippogriffs web, but no kiting back. One destroyer falls immediately. This positioning is kind of wonky, but it certainly favors XlorD at the moment, but the bears are breaking through. The Mountain Giants have yet to taunt, but yeah, just XlorD's getting stomped here.
Yeah, I don't think this is a good position. All the bears are getting surface area, and we said if that was the case, these 2/2 bears are just so good with Roar Battle drums. It's just gonna...
Nope, on the demon hunter.
Oh
dies.
no! Oh no! What? You had staff.
XlorD. XlorD's down by 40 supply though, and both
Yeah.
heroes are about to fall. It doesn't matter. And GG is called, and game 1 goes to Foggy, and quite the game 1.
Yeah, that was a bit of a blunder, but a really great game from Foggy in game number 1. He's going to take the lead, and I mean, a 25-minute game 1, I'll take those. Really good games. I feel like XlorD was microing his heart out too. He was microing so hard, but maybe you over micro against Elf and Foggy. I mean, he's just chipping away, like I said, gonna staff out the units, and he was able to just claw his way back in. And Northern Isles for game 2.
Yep. Northern Isles for game 2 should be interesting. Foggy isn't in the game, right? Because it might be bugged for me.
No, he's not.
Okay, good. Just making sure. Yeah, XlorD, you know, he managed to drag it out for a while, but it seemed as though he was never really in fighting shape.
Yeah, I mean, there was a point where he had like 3 bears and a dryad against just like 2 destroyers, mass fiends,
Yeah.
double hero. I mean, it was close. I mean, XlorD was really ahead of the curve for a lot of that game, and in fact, he held the expansion. But Foggy, that trick play, putting that tree of life while he's harassing, won him the game because
Yeah, for sure.
because XlorD won the fight. And it looked like he was going to win. And if he did win that fight and Foggy doesn't have the expansion, it's game over. But then Foggy ends up losing the fight, TPing home, but macroing behind his double expo. So just amazing.
Yeah, pretty nicely done all around. He was even down by economy for a while, but he managed to trade very well with the double staff that we mentioned a few times throughout that game. Eventually got the Mountain Giants, 3 of them, in fact. Didn't lose the hero until it didn't really matter at the very end, which is hard to do. He actually didn't lose a hero that whole game, in fact, until that Demon Heart at the end, which, again, doesn't matter. Game was over.
Game was over. I think XlorD saying he needs to use the facilities. Which is totally all right.
Facilities. Level 2, 007 GoldenEye. Facility.
It's going to take it on the perfect line, and maybe he has the perfect stream as well. We have a perfect stream on Africa TV. It's looking really crisp, really clean. And yeah, game number 2 about to start. I hope you guys have liked the show so far. We're on our 2.5 hours of broadcasting. It's been so far so good.
Rendezvous with 006. Explode the containers that have chemicals in them. I forget the name of them. And game 2 on Northern Isles. We'll see if XlorD can rendezvous with 006.
Good segue, bud.
People don't get it, but it's all right. I get it. This is important.
GG, have fun. Good luck, have fun. Northern Isles, bottom
Who
left.
won that exchange? What's better? GG or GL?
I think just GL, man. I'm a traditional man.
Why don't you tell him? Why don't you all chat to him?
I'm a traditional missionary man. I like it. I like it simple.
All
What about you?
Yeah, let's keep it simple. Stupid is what I say.
In the top right, we got Mouse Sports XlorD in the bottom left. Dude, I love how, like, we purposely do awkward silences. Like, there's, the casters that actually are awkward. But, like, we'll just, like, create, I don't know. I love working with you, dude. That's what I'm trying to say. Warden!
Ooh. It's getting spicy. Will we get that Ancient of Wonders that you had never seen until today? Will you see it twice in one day?
Oh, the AOW Ancient of Wonders creep. Yeah, that was really spicy.
Will we see a fast expansion? Similar build from XlorD in the top right, but we saw no expansion last game. We just saw creeping to level 3, but if you creep your Death Knight to level 3 and let the Warden do the same, you're going to have a nice surprise in the way of Acolytes dying to Shadow Strike over and over again.
Okay, we'll see.
How do you feel? How do you feel about that?
I'm feeling good. Who did you say that is?
Ella Fitzgerald?
Is it like birds flying high? You know how I feel. Is that the song?
Right.
Because that's what I'm singing. Is that Ella Fitzgerald?
It might be. I'm sure she sang it. I don't know who wrote it.
Oh, well, we know Buble didn't. Like it is.
Was that Aretha Franklin?
I don't know.
Maybe.
You let me know. You let me know, and then you
Wasn't
tell
a
me.
dude. Dude didn't write that song, that's for sure. Warden is gonna right the wrong of this camp, gonna deal with this rude Tuskar, gonna get a big consumable. In the meantime, XlorD is not gonna be as lucky with his item, but he could in the future take it. But one mana stealing, not the best, not the worst, as I like to say.
XlorD, claws of attack. Yeah. Of course, he always gets good items.
Yeah, so far, unless he's against Happy, and then the tables turn. How the turntables. Level 2.
Okay, Foggy gonna go on the aggressive. Very aggressive. You know what that's from?
A player's forces
From
are
Foggy?
under attack.
It's from Rounders.
Oh, yeah.
KGB, baby. Little taste of KGB. Okay, Gauntlets of Ogre Strength. Warren going to continue to creep. And actually, XlorD going for this the Expo creep. And he's going to pick up yet another great item. Level 2. Get very close to level 3. Claws of Attack +9 would be stupendous. And of course. Of course.
Oh, he got it.
Sure
Oh,
he does.
Jesus.
Yeah, of course he does. Yeah, why not?
What I was looking at was the backpack being researched and the Acolyte going for the expansion. Interesting. Interesting. So XlorD is going for the fast expo. Will Foggy be ready for it? There's the Ancient of Wonders creep. Oh no, he denied the experience! Foggy.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, that means he can't get level 3 unless he goes and creeps the expo after. But he can't creep the expo because, what, he has 4 archers. Is he going to use all his moon juice?
He literally almost denied this one too. He had to actually stop the
Yeah.
tree from that swing.
I don't think he can get it off the big Murloc anymore. He might just be able to scrape by, but I think he's denied too much.
Could be dicey. XlorD, on the other hand, Necropolis, Ziggurat, expansion. Still in tier 1, but if he secures this, could be pretty good.
Warden, will it be 3? No. There's no way. There's no way, Rick.
No, no chance.
Ain't a way in
No
heck he's
chance
gonna
if
get
that's
level
what
3.
you got. Yeah, no chance.
There's no camps for Foggy to take on XlorD's side either. There's only like the expansion of his or like the spider camp. Other than that, there's not really anything Foggy could aggressively take to get level 3. He's got to just kill units.
Yeah,
he's gonna kill
one
this
Acolyte will
Acolyte.
do it. One Acolyte will do it, and that's it. Well, he
He'll
found
need
it.
2. He'll need 2 actually.
Ooh. Yeah,
He'll
that's
need
right.
2.
He'll be at 96. 496.
There's a lot of coils for XlorD. I don't think he realizes how much he should coil these Acolytes, but I'm sure he can
The town is
assume.
under siege.
And this is
Wow.
great for XlorD so far. This is, if I was a betting man, you know where I'd bet. Foggy. Actually gonna pick up the Shredder, gonna move the Ancient of War, and going to definitely secure that level 3. Nicely done.
Yeah, and he's going to do it while sitting here as well, so this will be a level 2 Shadow Strike, and XlorD actually sitting around. This isn't as good as seems. There's the level 3. And XlorD's like, what did you just creep, bro? Probably thinking the expansion. And he's actually going to send the illusion.
Yeah.
Oh, he scouts it already, so now he's like, okay, must be the lab, I guess?
Yeah, this is really the only option. Okay. Foggy just kind of chilling, and he's chilling, and XlorD's just mining away, but only mining with 4 on this expansion now. Is this
Wow,
Acolyte
the timing.
might fall? Ooh, okay, it does live. Nicely done by XlorD. But another one. And this Acolyte should die. I don't think the coil will be off cooldown. Of course it is. It's XlorD. Of course it is. And they can go 1 for 1. But an Acolyte finally dies. 1 more Shadow Strike and 1 more coil. So at the end of the day, I think XlorD's totally fine with this, Ricky. And he's going into dual crypt back at home. He's got plenty of ghouls. He's going to lose 1 more Acolyte, but I just don't think he cares.
Yeah, Warren Staff's back home only. Okay, second lore going up right now, and he's got the tree at the red.
Yeah.
And this is very heavy commitment here. Because it's actually weird. Why wouldn't you just take it at your normal expansion? The red, first of all, harder to creep. XlorD knows you just crept something to get your 3, and he knows it wasn't the expansion. So, like, he knows, like, you gotta creep the red, right? This could be huge. If he does this at the same time he's harassing, it'll work out. But he's gotta stay here.
Dust. There's 2 coils and 3 Shadow Strikes. Yeah, like you say, is Foggy going to do it at the same time? He's going to have to go help, possibly, and it's going to be very difficult. But there are Dryads on the way out, which will help quite a bit to creep that. A third crypt for XlorD. Is Foggy prepared for 3 crypt Gargs to come his way? Because XlorD, he's got 1,000 gold banked. Plenty of lumber. Like, it doesn't... These acolytes just don't matter. I just don't think Foggy's going to be ready in the ghoul run by to the main.
Yeah, a lot of ghouls here. Only 1 Dryad out as well.
Sapper, 4 archers going to the expansion.
Oh, keep an eye on the Sapper. The Sapper could be huge, actually. He can wedge in. He can get both, yep. There we go. Nerubian on the Archer. The staff comes in, and he does see it. Coil.
Oh my god, he blocks with
Oh my god!
He
The
blocks with the
Acolyte?
Acolyte.
That is
Incredible from
insane.
XlorD. The speed at which he saw that Sapper was absolutely incredible. But now the Death Knight under pressure. There's no other Shadow Strike, though. And the Gargs are on the way.
That is crazy. He sees it, and he pulls the Acolyte off and blocks. That is insane. Yeah, that's actually
He stabs
incredible.
Immediately pulls the Acolyte. Yeah, like, I thought for sure there's no way he reacted in time. But he does. Incredible from XlorD.
And at this point, does Foggy just go for a second hero? Do you go for a Panda? I mean, you'd love to just creep out this red with the Panda. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. And I don't think Foggy realizes how much he needs the Panda, but he will now as he sees the Gargs coming out. And there's going to be 12 Gargs in a minute. That's how quickly this is going to turn, and the Dryads are just not going to cut it once there's that many Gargs.
There's the Panda. He's going to bring him to the red now, but he's already halfway done creeping it. And right now, you get no experience. Needs to get one of those heroes over there. He's not getting any experience. Okay, he does get a bit. Panda in range.
Yeah, just split. Just split between the 2 heroes. But the Warden will get level 4 because of that split experience. The Panda, though, this will be like 2.1. This will be a lot of experience. Maybe even 2.2. As long as the Ancient of War doesn't deny it. Okay, he's chilling.
Wow,
Yeah,
into
we'll be
level
like
2.
2.2.
Yeah, pretty sick.
So good. And he can go maybe to the shop, but look at the amount of Gargs already, Rick.
There's a lot. There's 5. About to be 6, 7.
About to be 9 even, maybe. Maybe even 12. Maybe even 14, 16, 21. There might be 21 Gargs this game, Ricky.
Panda can
What do you
hit
think
level
about
3
that?
so quickly as well.
Yeah, this might be level 3. It might just barely be off. Just barely. I'm calling like a 2.9er here, Rick.
Depends if there's, skeleton summons. This might be level 3.
Yeah, I think it will be at this point. Oh, Gargs canceling the gold mine. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, there's still level 1 there. Okay, the Panda will get level 3. There it is. Gargs. See, there's almost too many Gargs to deal with on 1 base economy at this point. 3 crypt is crazy, and XlorD just AFKing his heroes. Well, micro on the Gargs, and why not? Gold mine being canceled. Panda.
Okay, the Garg's overextending a bit. Might lose 2 here. Definitely gonna lose 2.
Yeah, that's a big investment to just cancel the gold mine. But XlorD isn't above upkeep. He's going tier 3. He's got a slaughterhouse. Surprised to see him invest in 3 crypts and then only get like 6 Gargs.
Yeah, you'd think you'd just go into like 70 supply Gargs, right? Like commit to it, but it looks like he doesn't want to. It looks like he wants to go into a tier 3 transition. He's got double Ziggs now. He's got 80 supply capabilities. Gonna bank at 49. I don't blame him for banking either because there's been no real threat, right? Foggy's been trying to get this expansion up, but eventually there will be a time where Foggy's gonna break right away, and then you have to make that decision.
Yep, absolutely. And I'm wondering if he's gonna go. No, he's gonna break into Gargs. Okay, waiting for tier 3, waiting to probably get stone form as well. Waiting to get that orb. Probably going to stay on 2 heroes for XlorD. Foggy trying to build an AP at the expansion, but there's just too many Gargs currently. Maybe get a Staff of Teleportation on that Panda, maybe even on the Warden as well, which he does have. But surprised to see the Warden not go in for more Blink Harass. Maybe that's why XlorD was chilling with the expansion before.
Yeah, and with the Panda already level 3, I mean, you might as well go on the offensive. You have everything you want if you're Foggy. And if you're XlorD, man, you don't really want to be committing into, like, mass Gargs. He's going to go into Frenzy Ghoul Gargs. Gargulio, as we used to call it. But against a Panda, dude, that's rough. And, like, if the Warden retrains the Fan and Breath of Fire is going to be insane.
Jesus. There is 2 heal scrolls already invested for XlorD though, so maybe he's preparing for this. Foggy is prepared at the expansion with an Ancient Protector, but it could go down quite quickly. Panda, Warden, creeping. Foggy has a town portal, and he is going to use that town portal to get back home. Moonwell was going to be canceled, but XlorD just going to hightail it out of there, and the town portal being invested for naught.
This is a lot of units for XlorD, though. I feel like he could just take a fight.
It's now or never, isn't it? Foggy's starting to bank up, and he's starting to get into that tier 3 army. He could even invest into a couple of Mountain Giants. Would be surprised if he didn't once that Moonwell back at home pops, but he is a little bit blocked right now. Would love to have one more well before he breaks upkeep. He does indeed break upkeep. With Dryads. With Dryads.
Yeah, very interesting. He must be trying to retrain, and he does. He hits Fan. So Fan and Breath of Fire are going to be very, very good against this composition. Really quick creep for XlorD as well. Picks up the Ring of Regen. And creeping together, he'll get level 4 DK, but it's going to be a while till he gets that level 3 Lich.
Did XlorD buy the True Shot, or did he find it?
I think he bought it.
Yeah, because he was just at the marketplace earlier, so I think he may have bought it. Which is very, very nice. Still a red camp. There's the first Fan of Knives. It has been shown to XlorD.
And
No
that
heal
just
scroll invested.
Yeah, and that just tells XlorD you're gonna have to invest in a lot of heal scrolls. He's already got two. Yep.
He's actually got no item slots to pick this up, so he's gonna maybe just, what is he gonna use? Drop the ring maybe? Yeah, he does drop the ring. And he gets Warsong again, which is really, really nice on top of the True Shot. Plus 6 guards?
Wow.
That's incredible.
Okay, here we go. XlorD actually might be able to take a fight here. They actually just TP's out instead. The Warden. No Fan of Knives, no Breath of Fire in range. He'll be able to save everything. XlorD at 70, Foggy at 60. We're starting to get into the nitty-gritty late game here.
Oh, but XlorD TP's to the expansion. Now he's going to force another town portal. Does Foggy have it? He does have it. Ghouls. Can't underestimate how quickly Frenzy Ghouls can kill the expansion, and Foggy does not. He's going to town portal immediately and got to get a Ghoul. Nicely done. Nice town portal. Aggressive. And XlorD, will he be able to win a fight with just this, just the Gargs, honestly? That's his whole army.
Yeah, this will be tough. A lot of Gargs, though. 3 more being queued up. How many Gargs is that total?
3-1.
1, 2, 3.
3-1
Yeah, these are,
as well.
Yeah, these are a lot of Gargs, man. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think. Plus the 3 that are queued up. That's 13 Gargs, Carson. Very close to the 21 that you suggested.
Yeah, would love to see it. And they do so much damage. 3-1 upgrades with the plus 6 from that double aura we saw earlier. And yeah, he's got, 5 plus 10. So 15, you said. So give me 2 more production cycles, XlorD. Give it to me. Go 100 supply. Do it.
Breath of Fire on the Panda. I mean, you're going to have to staff him out right away. Warden comes in as well. Breath of Fire, Fan of Knives, 5 Acolytes gone. Do you actually get out of here too?
Okay, Warden gets out. Panda, not so lucky yet, but Staff of Preservation could be used, and it is indeed.
Wow.
The Dryads might all fall in the main, though. 2 have fallen already.
I mean, he could do that all day. He could, Foggy can actually just keep doing that. Run into the expansion, kill 5 Acolytes, blink your Warden out, Staff Panda. All day.
Yeah, that would be devastating over time. And XlorD is getting a second Slaughterhouse, so looking to transition into maybe Abomination Meat Wagon once there's an overcommitment to Dryads, which at the moment there is an overcommitment to Dryads, but 2 Mountain Giants are fixing that problem. The Shade is going to scout these Mountain Giants for Foggy. And the Gargs are marching towards the expansion where the Shredder lies. And if the Shredder falls, the lumber issues, well, they're non-existent. Foggy has 1,300 lumber. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's already too late, I think, but is Foggy going to continue with this harassment on the Acolytes? Because if he keeps doing this could be good. There's a Shade on the Panda. Yeah, I think that's the play. Just, play super long game, right?
Said Shredder might fall, but it even gets staffed out. Foggy, I don't want to lose my Shredder. My lumber's awful, but really, in fact, he will never need lumber again in this game, most likely. Another expansion, the bottom right for XlorD, another expansion in the kind of bottom right.
Oh, the nuke on the Warden!
Wait, what? What is happening?
Whoa! The nuke on the Warden, he heals up with the Moonwells, but he just gets nuked again, and Foggy loses his Warden. And XlorD's gonna jump all over this. This is a sick fight.
Did Foggy just throw the game? These 2 Mountain Giants come in, but all the Dryads are going to fall, most likely. 59 against 67 all of a sudden, and the Panda's going to have to town portal out.
Whoa. Foggy overextending. Coil again on the Panda. All these Dryads will die. The Mountain Giants are irrelevant right now. Level 5 on the DK. That's level 3 Coil. I think the Gargs. I think the Gargs actually just targeted his Obsidian statue by accident.
I hate to see it, but what you like to see if you're an XlorD fan is that the Panda getting out of there without a Warden. The Warden Tavern back, but this top left expansion is no longer.
Whoa, that was a huge play from XlorD here. A staff in, or TP in, sorry.
Back. Panda though.
Panda gets dropped like a bad habit. DK is going to TP out, and XlorD is surely traded very, very well here. Everything's going to leave. Unbelievable play from XlorD. He's going to be at 70 supply right now. Foggy at 48 and just like kind of dying.
You're just kind of losing heroes over and over again. That's just the power of lacking that mana burn.
Yeah, no mana burn. The nukes are just incredible, especially with the statues. If the statues are able to survive, then it's just crazy, crazy. Yeah, Foggy rebuilding this tree. But XlorD's got that second expansion at the red camp as well. So XlorD's just economically fit.
Yeah, the Gargs just cancel it too. Very nice play from XlorD. He can do that all day. Foggy trying to rebuild, trying to deal with those acolytes at the bottom right. He could kill all the acolytes, to be fair. But the Panda's not here to help with that double harassment. The main bases pretty much even, but, you know, another 4 minutes of mining apiece. The expansions. XlorD is actually going to run out before Foggy does, in fact. But the bottom right will supplement that loss.
Yeah,
nice
and XlorD's actually a very good spray ed. XlorD actually going to
Spray
send... He's going to send...
Oh my dear lord, did you see that?
No.
Look at the Warden. 6 health Warden gets out with
Whoa.
a staff teleportation.
That
was literally... The Warden was full health when she started staffing. Coil Nova and 1 round of attacks got her down to 6 health.
That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. 79 supply. The ghouls... Did he send the ghouls, or did he bring them back? Okay, he brought them back to his expansion. I was keeping an eye on the ghoul harassment. He's actually going to bring the ghouls over to the expansion, but he didn't. Wow, that is 1 volley with a Coil Nova, but this is a level 3 Coil and a level 2 Nova. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, so if it's level 3 Nova, that'll be a dead Warden.
Jeez.
No two ways about it.
Jeez, and you want to creep out... The shop's still available.
Yeah, how is that? Okay, it's not actually, but level 5 Lich, maybe? Yeah, this will be level 5 Lich if he solo creeps it. Oh, please solo creep it, XlorD. Oh, for the love of Lordy. There he is.
That's close.
Oh my god. 6 experience. 1 Wisp split amongst the 2 heroes will be that level 5 Warden.
Warden comes in though, fan and knives. Foggy needs to find a way to come back in this game, although it does look very bleak. Panda is back. I mean, he's very tanky, but dude, the nukes are crazy. If you're telling me 1 Coil Nova with the volley can kill the Warden, then this is going to be very scary. There's only 3 Dryads, Carson. There's no anti-air. 5 Dryads with the main base. Rallying more now, but Foggy's got no units. 68 supply and he's got no units.
And XlorD hit that level 5 on the Lich. He found 1 stray creep at the small Murloc camp, and XlorD 2,000 gold, and he's got the Abominations with Disease Cloud now. He's ready to build whatever he wants, honestly. He's even got the Sacrificial Pit to go into Worms if he would like in the future. He's got a Shade scouting the entire army movement of Foggy. Yeah, can Foggy bring it back? He's crawling his way back up to even supply again, but he's still down a base.
I mean, down a base, XlorD sitting at 2k, 1k, 87 supply.
Yeah.
He's got the world as his oyster. This is just, this is not good for Foggy. Back in that situation on LR where it's like Spiral and Todd, I just don't see any way back in.
He just can never win a fight, is the thing. He can just never win a fight. He can only pretty much harass and hope that XlorD overextends with all of his Gargs and loses them. If there's a way in which Foggy can get, like, crucial Breaths of Fire and Fan of Knives on these Gargs and kill, like, almost all of them, you know, maybe there's a chance, because the Gargs could be caught out of position by all these Dryads. It could happen, but if they're alive when the fight happens, there's no way Foggy can really win a fight, I feel like.
Meat Wagon's also in the back to support this army. This is a huge undead army, 95 supply. We've been seeing high upkeep a lot this weekend.
Yeah, a lot of expansions. The ghouls going down somewhere, maybe to the main base. Panda being, or Warden being staffed out, rather. Bear being staffed out, rather.
This is
Ooh,
crazy.
the double attack, the pronged attack, XlorD expanding, Foggy's natural.
And this must be the ghouls going into the main base then, while he attacks the expo. That's so he's going to attack the expansion. Foggy's going to go in to defend, and these ghouls are just going to wreak havoc in the main base. And if it gets really low, maybe the ghouls could do some damage when you TP back home. But this expansion's gone.
Dead. Yeah. XlorD just going to town portal out, and the ghouls are going into the main base, which has now expired. Foggy actually quite a bit of gold banked before that expansion ran out, but this is all he'll probably have for the rest of the game, and XlorD's 97 supply.
Yeah. Okay, so Foggy's going to be able to stop these ghouls, but he banked a lot. He banked a lot.
Yeah, Foggy can get up to 100 supply if he so desires. He is getting resistant skin finally for those mountain giants, but if Foggy maybe can get up to 100 supply and take one more big fight,
A town is under
maybe
Slayer's
he has a
forces
shot at
are
this,
under
but
attack.
the Tree of Eternity is going to walk over and have a nice surprise in a haunted gold mine. It's been summoned as expansion.
Okay, here we go. Meat wagons in the back. If they can get a good position, although Foggy's trying to jump on them, but the meat wagons in the back. All the dryads are clumped. And here comes the Garg's going to fight. Healing wards go down, but they're immediately stopped. The
Warden.
meat wagons. The warden just
is
gets
dead.
deleted. Yeah, the warden just gets deleted from the game.
So many Coil Novas, dude. Look at the Lich's mana. There's just no way they keep the heroes alive, and the Dryads die in one wave. And I feel it's only a matter of time.
A player's forces are under
Foggy's
attack.
not mining. He does have that bank, but he's not mining. Trying to tavern the warden. That's going to be the bulk of his money.
Town is under siege.
Going into a warden that, like you said, has become a glass cannon in this game now.
Yeah. More of just glass at this point. The cannon is really on the side of XlorD, and there we see it on the bear, and here we're going to see it on the warden most likely again. Destroyer popped, staffed out the warden, the mountain giants trying to buy time, but there's always a coil, there's always a Nova, and there's not going to be gold for long for Foggy.
Although Foggy won't go down without killing this expansion. He's like, XlorD, do not take in my natural, though, alright? Garg's going to come in. I mean, look how much devastation XlorD's doing without the Gargs even in the fight. But now that the Gargs are here, Disease Cloud, everything's plummeting for Foggy. 62 supply against 93 still. XlorD's got a huge bank. He's got a huge hog. And he's going to tie up the series 1-1. Coil on the Panda, and that's going to be it.
GG, 1-1. And we're going to game 3, yet another close series. Nicely played from XlorD. The 3 Crypt Gargs with the fast expansion. Proving pretty good against the Warden of Foggy.
Really good. We got our series here, man. Foggy, I feel like he was trying to go for late game, but XlorD, man, I think we all underestimated the power of all those Gargs. So many Gargs. I don't even think Foggy knew that his Warden would drop that quickly. That was a big nuke.
That was pretty crazy. The Warden just very, very squishy in those later stages when you can get 5-5, and that's really the strength of not going with a third hero if you're XlorD.
Yeah, crazy. And you know what's going to be more crazy is this game number 3, which is going to be on Tyrena's stand. And if you're Foggy coming off a back foot game like that, you're probably going to love yourself some Warden on Tyrena's stand.
Yeah, most likely. The harass could be good. We'll see. We'll see what hero choices are. So far, again, 2 strategies, 2 different games for both players. Fast expansion, no fast expansion, Demon Hunter into Warden. We'll see if there's a third strat in the tank for either of these players. But would be surprised to not see a fast expansion from XlorD yet again. It worked out so well.
Worked out pretty
3.
good. Game number 3, guys, on Tyrena's stand. It's a 1-1 score in this best of 5. Let's go. In the top left, we have Foggy, who's currently teamless. He just recently left Sparks, although maintaining the tag, but he's in the top left. Mouse Sports, XlorD. I don't see him leaving that team anytime soon. That is a premier team in this game, so really cool to have Mouse Sports in this. It must be Warden. I mean, it's Foggy, dude.
Be surprised to not see it again, but I mean, Demon Hunter looked clean and crispy in the first game, but Tyrena's stand it's just the Warden map, man.
Yeah, this is it now. This is what's for dinner, you know?
Meat's on the menu, and so is the Warden. On the side of XlorD, Yet to find out, but I think our guess would be correct 9 times out of 10, and it will be the Death Knight.
Can Foggy... I mean, we saw Foggy use the Warden Panda and then once kill all the Acolytes and then never do it again.
Immediately.
Right? And then
Yeah.
never do it again. And, you know, on this map, you have to commit to killing Acolytes. That's how you get an edge in this game. The Warden just farms Acolytes all day, get level 5, and just win the game.
Yeah, we saw Foggy going for it earlier, of course. He was only successful one time, but he did try with the Warden earlier, and he killed 2, but XlorD was just so good at defending. His Death Knight was always in position with an equal coil to Shadow Strike ratio. He was just always ready for it. So we'll see if XlorD is ready, and we'll see if Foggy is more zealous. And XlorD looking spicy. Gonna deny the Lightning Shield for now, but Foggy, of course, is always going to be on point. But nice little block again. The Shadow Priest picked up for XlorD as well, and he abolishes the wrong unit when he goes for the Lightning Shield abolish.
Yeah, so far so good for Foggy. We'll see if he can last hit these Acolytes here too, but the Fan of Knives going to secure that.
Hit
No!
by the Priest. He actually gets a 48 experience in the way of XlorD. So nicely done, but the Priest is going to pay the price, and it might actually not be a worthy price. One last hit for cost of the Priest and the Acolyte.
Oh.
Heal yourself, Priest. You can do it.
Players' forces are under attack.
And that pretty much makes up for the experience that XlorD took.
Well, 2 Wisps here ready to detonate, but XlorD also ready to split, but actually they're just on the perimeter of that detonate range, so both Skeletons going to go down. The Warden is here, and will we see a quick one?
Oh, this is rough. This is really rough. XlorD, he's got nothing here. He got no Skellies, and in fact, if he tries to build Skellies, there's another Wisp here for Dedo. Oh, no. Is this Foggy taking a quick game 3 like you said? What do you do if you're XlorD? You have to give up the expansion, run home, and defend, but you're level 1 DK. Super aggressive play from Foggy, and that's what we see on TS.
Yeah, and he's expanding behind this as well. So he's just going to get further and further ahead. So he's going to delay the tech of XlorD, and he's going to disallow the expansion. And he's going to be even on tech and have an expo of his own. So all good things in Foggy's future. But XlorD is going for another expansion attempt. With the Shadow Strike. Deadly as ever. But that's the last one for a little while. So maybe XlorD will be able to get away from this. But no aura quite yet because he didn't finish the creep.
And how is he going to? I mean, this is rough, man. You have a lot of ghouls. You can probably steal... You can steal at least the wizards. Like, he'll definitely get level 2. But just this Warden, man. Okay, the Warden TP's home, and look at this. He TP's over to the AOW to grab an even bigger camp. The lab's so early. There's your level 3, a great item, and then just constant pressure. And XlorD hasn't been able to get an expansion up. Foggy, on the other hand, this tree's going up.
Foggy, can he creep this, though? I feel like the Ancient of War might die. There's no Wisps and there's no Shredder. There's only an Archer. Okay, he's bringing a Berserker. He might just be able to creep it, but I think the Ancient of War will fall. The Soji Mask might be well worth that sacrifice.
Yeah, it's close. He's pulling the aggro onto the Warden, which is good. That's going to save this tree, actually. Really well crept.
Yeah, very well done. Yeah, level 3 will be achieved. XlorD will get closer and closer to his own, but he is, I'm assuming, teching. He is indeed. Graveyard on the way out, and they are even in tech, but Foggy has the expansion up.
It's level 3 Warden. DK getting close to level 3. I mean, he creeps the green outside of his expansion. He can also finish off the expansion. The Acolyte's still there and waiting, going, I thought we were sticking to the game plan, bro.
Stick to the plan.
A player's forces are under attack.
All right. Expansion. Well tacking. Why not? Wisp. Seize all. But XlorD going to be level 3, and he's going to be relatively safe to get this expansion up. But Foggy, on the other hand, is already going to root his tree of life, and he's going to get close to level 4. And he's already got some crazy items. He can get even better items here in the way of the Pendant of Energy, possibly.
We'll see. Ring of Regeneration. Okay. Not a horrible item.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Probably going to see that Harass very soon, we've been praising from Foggy.
Yeah, Tree of Life going down even faster than the Undead expansion. AP as well, and an ancient shop being built in between, just in case XlorD tries to put on any shenanigans. But yeah, with the Staff of Teleportation, we're definitely going to see the Warden being aggressive. XlorD, though, tier 2. Starting to pump up some Acolytes on tier 2, which is good. Probably see that Lich come out as soon as he starts flourishing with his money. Does he go into Gargs again? I think it's a little too late for that. I think maybe he's just going to go into Fiend, Statue Destroyer. Especially against Warden. On this map, you probably just want to kill him, you know?
Yeah, the economy is really not cooking enough for XlorD yet to go into 3 Crypt Guards. It's really a momentum play. But the Warden is going to disallow any sort of momentum from this expansion. Going to kill at least one, if not both, of these Acolytes. Death Knight not even trying to protect them. He just attack, he don't protect Rick. Both Acolytes are going to fall to the Shadow Strike.
Yeah, he don't protect, he just attack, and I am the one who snack.
Yeah. Almost level 4 though. Double ring. XlorD getting terrible items, honestly.
Yeah.
Panda
really
is gonna be
bad
level
items.
3. This is looking more and more like Foggy's game the further we go.
Yeah, Foggy's just been able to get away with so much, right? The Warden putting on so much pressure. XlorD committed to defending this expansion. The Panda gonna take this whole left side.
Skeleton's gonna scout the expansion. XlorD's gonna go, oh, okay, what do I do now? He's going tier 3. He's getting a slaughterhouse. He's doesn't have his Lich yet. Prioritizing tier 3 before that. But, yeah, no time Foggy's gonna be ready to fight, but nice. Little coil. Gonna maybe kill a priest and maybe even kill an archer after that, but the Shadow Strike is slowing down enough to force another coil out of the Death Knight, and that's the last one for a little while.
Okay, Warden, Panda. The Panda could take the mid for level 3. Good items on a mana, potion of greater mana. I'm sure you brought that up already, but really good item.
No, I actually didn't, but it is indeed a good item. And more claws could be good, but a circlet's going to be even better. Expansion mining away for both players. At the end of the day, Foggy is ahead 700 gold. Or not even. 200 gold only ahead on the expansion. That's surprising.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, he put that down pretty quickly. I guess he had to, like, walk it around.
Yeah, he had to walk, he had to entangle the gold mine. By the time he was creeping, XlorD was already re-expanding, and Foggy didn't get another cancel, so they're pretty even on economy. I don't know who that actually favors, but killing the Death Knight might certainly favor Foggy, so that's why XlorD is going to use that Ritual Dagger.
It doesn't, it gets canceled, though, by the Poison Tick.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think XlorD just learned that now. I didn't know that either,
Yeah.
but, yeah, the Poison Tick cancels it.
That's a big investment. That's a lot of gold. He's going to have to use another one. He's got the Potion of Vulnerability, but it's going to be good to dodge one Shadow Strikes.
But like I said, Panda's going to take the entire left side, level 3, and Mana Stone. Are you kidding me? Mana Stone and Potion of Greater Mana? I mean, how does Foggy lose?
Yeah, Foggy's in a great position now. Getting the second lore, getting the tier 3 tech. He's got the Shredder. To as soon as he has one lumber, the Shredder returns 200, and Foggy's lumber issues are no longer.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, Tome of Knowledge on the ground as well. The Warden just trying to pull this camp and be annoying. Everything Foggy's doing is just really nice.
Yeah, for sure.
It's hard for XlorD to really get anything going. This Lich has absolutely no experience. About as much as experience as I do talking to women.
Jesus.
Which is 0. In case anyone was wondering.
He's got a Ritual Dagger, though, and I'm sure when you go to the bar, you show women your chainmail.
Well, that's all I got. But normally I just put on my cloak of invisibility and drink my beer in peace. For some reason the person asked me if I want another. I'm like, how do you see me right now?
Oh.
But, you know.
So, well, you don't have a plate mail over your chainmail, so
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Yeah, if you don't have plate mail over your chainmail, what are you doing?
It's just useless. Why? How'd you even leave the house like that? It's embarrassing, but the Panda's not embarrassing. Plenty of mana, and can XlorD even fight? I don't think so. I think he might just march in here and win the game, Foggy.
Oh, this is tough, and the mana is just going to be such a big problem. Did the mana stone already get popped? Okay, it did already get popped. XlorD's going to pull some
Interesting.
ghouls, actually, and be able to push this back.
It's a mistake from Foggy to use the mana stone before the...
Oh, the
mana
splits! Did you see the Acolyte splits?
buff. Very nicely done. But there is no Fan of Knives, so he can't even do the double AoE anyway, so one Acolyte is only going to fall.
He actually has level 1 Fan of Knives. He doesn't have Blame.
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, but
Not
still,
using
he,
it there.
he didn't use it, yeah.
Double wins for Foggy to counter the future destroyers. But a Temple of the Damned is the choice, so no air units, it seems, in the future of XlorD. Just going to go for countering the heroes as opposed to countering the units.
Warren's going to get level 4 from this camp, and actually might pick up the item as well. And the Enforcer going to drop another Mana Stone would be hilarious. Book of the Dead.
That'd be ridiculous.
I mean, Book of the Dead once a Destroyer comes out kind of useless, but maybe XlorD going to sit on these Destroyers for a bit longer.
Yeah, one of Mana Stone is going to help that Death Knight out as well. Mantle on the ground, but what do you drop here? He just kills it. That's what you drop. Drop nothing. Level 4, 3, the Lich comes in. Coil Nova, we saw how deadly it was last game, and there it is.
Yeah, Foggy's having a hard time positioning, though. The Lich has an orb, and this is going to be a lot of damage. The Bear's trying to jump on top of these
There's
fiends.
another coil. Okay. Gotta be careful with that panda, Foggy. Gotta be very careful with that panda. But the coil is going to use defensively. 2 drives have fallen, I believe, but 2 fiends might follow. Another expansion at the bottom left for Foggy at the same time.
I mean, if you're Foggy as well, you probably want to force one of these Destroyers to pop. Get this mana regen and health regen out of the way. Pop that Book of the Dead, maybe even target the statues with it. Because once you get into the... Because now it's useless, you know?
Yeah, for sure. The Bears. Gonna take a lot of damage now. How many coils is there? There's actually a lot of coils, so maybe XlorD can stay in this fight. It didn't seem like he could for a minute there, but he's getting some decent trades. Breath of Fire, not really gonna be too great unless the last one for a little while, unless he pops... He actually has already popped that greater mana, too.
No staff for Foggy either. He can't save any of these units, including the Panda. Panda might have to TP, but I think XlorD wants to keep this fight going. Coil on the Destroyer. And yeah, he's going to try to pick off a few more of these Dryads before he does leave the fight, but this Destroyer might end up going down. It's tough. Really tough fight, but the Lich. Okay, going to TP out. Nice.
Okay, but Foggy got that expansion in the bottom left up in the meantime. Already pumping Wisps. Nice macro from Foggy. Continue to build Bears, continue to build Hippogriffs, so there will be no Destroyers at all for XlorD, but the Banshees are yet to be scouted for Foggy.
Okay, Foggy, Panda, TP's back home. I'm going to still pick up level 4 from this camp. And yeah, you know, the Hips are going the expansion, the bottom left. Foggy seems like he's running away with his game right now. XlorD, I mean, in that fight, he didn't have his full force with him. Just a couple Destroyers, and he was still making it work. And it looks like XlorD's just continuing to make Banshees and Fiends, so his army's going to be pretty sick, but 75 supply Elf. No Mountain Giants, though, Carson.
Yeah, and Foggy has the advantage here of being the only one with creeps left. There is a small green camp right where XlorD is, but I think his priority will be killing the expansion. Foggy will be Town Portal in. He can certainly win a fight if he does so.
Okay,
TP.
yeah, gonna force the TP in the bottom left. XlorD, does he want to fight or does he want to run home? Looks like he's just gonna run home.
Run away, pony boy, run away. Anti-magic shield, not on everything quite yet, and XlorD probably wants to wait for that. And at this point, what do you do with the Destroyer? I think you just don't even bring it into the fight. You only bring it in at the tail end. Because those Hippogriffs, you know, they're wasted supply. There's no Destroyer there, essentially. And there's 12 supply, Rick. There's 12 supply.
Protection scroll and a heal scroll bought for XlorD. No scrolls for Foggy, though. In fact, still no Staff of Preservation.
Yeah, he's got a Mana Pot, he's got a Soapy Mask, but his heroes aren't too safe. There's only a Potion of Invulnerability. That's it to save these heroes. Okay, there is a Preservation on the Warden, actually. Save the pen.
Okay, it's going to be close. It's going to be really tough. Tough fight, but the web comes in, and actually Foggy overextending these Hippogriffs before the positioning was ideal for him. He's just right-clicking the Destroyers, and I don't know if this is going to work. 3 webs going to queue up again. There we go. And this is just a
missed on the ghouls. The ghouls are going up. Like, I don't know what the ghouls are doing, but I like it from XlorD.
Yeah, where are the ghouls? Oh yeah, they're going up, yeah.
I could deal with that Ancient Protector, but they weren't supposed to be doing that. Nice Breath of Fire. Gonna kill a Banshee. Shadow Strike.
Oh no!
He doesn't use Invuln. How many missed Invulns will there be in this series? And the Lich falls, and that's what XlorD needed to stay alive. He was kiting so well, but then one slip up.
Oh, this is rough now. Foggy still got the pressure on. 80 supply, and I mean, the hippogriffs are still in the air. The destroyer, for some reason, isn't dead yet, despite all the hippogriffs just right-clicking like crazy, but this is a tough hold for XlorD. He's got to fall back into his base. The Lich not here as well. Oh, man, this is tough. This is really tough. I feel like Foggy, if he just keeps the pressure on, he's actually going to the shop, and there's a heal scroll there. And he wants it. He's going to bring the panda over.
The ghouls at the expo are actually going to kill one win, but the Shredder is slowly dealing with the ghouls, the Lich. Where is it when you need it? It is here. Again, with an invuln and the heal scroll that he died with. Foggy, 1,000 gold, 77 supply, XlorD, neither of those things. But he does have the kiting, as shown before. This fight at the top right is ridiculous. There's a Shredder and an AP fighting against the 5 ghouls, and the Shredder and the AP has won.
This is tough. How do you engage this, man? You don't want to tank too much on the A-bombs. The A-bombs could go down really quickly. You only have so many coils. One coil being used on the A-bomb, but now with Breath of Fire... Okay, Breath of Fire out, but the Warden still has tons of mana. Mana pot on this panda, too. This is a tough fight for XlorD. XlorD's not really getting much value, either. 79 supply, XlorD slowly picking off some bears, but once you lose these A-bombs, you lose your front line, and then everything's just open season. One A-bomb going down, the second one also about to drop, and this is the opening that Foggy needs. Foggy just going to right-click everything right now. The statue getting targeted. That's going to go down. Oh, and the Lich is exposed. I mean, XlorD's picking off bears, and for some reason, Foggy's backing off.
Oh, he's backing off to go kill the Banshee and the 2 Fiends at the expansion, but there is towers there to protect them. 2 Hippogriffs are going to go down. Is XlorD trading well enough? Because Foggy's on an extra base this entire time. Fiends in the back, trying to not die. No coils. Foggy town portaling out. Playing it safe.
Okay, so he town portals. The Ghoul's actually going to kill this AP and keep this... He's going to keep the top right expansion going. Unbelievable. Okay, Foggy
Nuke
building...
is scary, though. You gotta be afraid of it, because we saw how effective it was in the last couple of games. You gotta be afraid of this level 5 Death Knight now.
Yeah, but you don't have those 30 Gargs like
That's
last
true.
game. It's going to be tougher,
21.
I don't know. Panda getting close to level 5 as well.
Yeah, be very close if he took both greens. As we can see, he's got the 2 greens on his little island. Those are the remainder of the camps on the entire map. Oh, the Warden is stealing experience from the Panda. What are you doing, Foggy?
Nice positioning on this AOW at the expansion, though, with the 2 APs in the back. It's
beautiful.
actually really nice. And Foggy, does he have a TP? He has a TP, so maybe he wants to kill this Necropolis, cancel anything going on, and then TP into a fight, because I think Foggy wants to take this fight. And maybe he wants to take it with the APs, actually.
Yeah, I mean, he should TP sooner rather than later. But he's killing the Necropolis before coming in. Is he ready to fight? He's got 2 town portals, but no invulns. And he maybe won't feel secure enough to fight before he has an invuln, but here it comes. He's going to town portal the second AP, almost falling, but XlorD not overcommitting. Here we go. Is the army better for XlorD at last? It might actually be.
Yeah, a lot of anti-magic shell. Banshees in the front or in the back. A-bombs. Only 1 A-bomb, but 2 destroyers as well. He needs to get rid of these hippogriffs. He actually eats some of the roar. Nice. These destroyers going to be a little bit stronger, but Foggy's going to wait it out. This is so tough.
The first meat wagon is going to help out XlorD quite a bit. The ghouls again going to what? Kill an Ancient of Wind again, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Another Ancient Wind being built, too, so XlorD could queue them in. I mean, it's still annoying. You know, these 5 ghouls can actually kill some of these Moonwells. You could definitely kill the Ancient Wind. Like, it's definitely annoying. I think Foggy pulled the Shredder last time, right, to hold, so...
Alright. Foggy trying to hold this bottom left. Even if he doesn't hold it and he's still in a fine position, the ghouls are going to be dealt with by the solo Warden. Now it's time for XlorD to go in because the Warden isn't here.
Yep, perfect time. Staff back in, though. The Warden will be here momentarily. And, whoa, Blink Fan all over the
2
units.
gems.
Oh, no, I didn't even notice the Chimroos, but yeah, that's going to be great. This is tough. XlorD trying to kite. Okay, webs one of the Chims, but where'd those Chims even come from? The double Chimroos in the back.
He's got a lot of gold on top of it too, so we can keep producing them, and it's going to help against the anti-magic shield as well. Keeps attacking it. A couple of webs with some decent kiting so far, and the supply isn't looking too bad for XlorD, but the issue is Foggy has so much extra income. And the Chims have corrosive breath as well.
2 possessions, if XlorD so wanted to take some bears.
Yeah, the Chims would deal with those pretty quickly, but I mean, it'd still be worth it.
A town is under siege.
So we're trying to kite, but there might just be too much stuff.
Yeah, the web's in place, but he's trying to pick up some of the hippogriffs. He might be able to get 2 here, which is nice pickoffs. But there's still so many right-clicking the destroyers. Just continuing to web kite. He's actually doing a good job whittling down these hippogriffs. He might actually keep the destroyers alive, which is crazy. Coil on the destroyer if he wants. Oh, Lich a little exposed. Where is that Warden? Warden falling behind. This is close. Foggy at 82 supply. XlorD pushed back into his base. This is a tough fight. I think Foggy has done it, at least for now. Staff coming in. Bears getting targeted down now. There's staff pres on at least the Panda. And the Warden.
Town portal out. Somehow XlorD holds. A lot of stuff about to fall for Foggy, so that was a good town portal, even if this hero wasn't getting low. But XlorD has to do something. He's got to go kill the bottom left, or it's like Foggy's got too much gold if he doesn't go kill the bottom left.
Yeah, and XlorD not fully committing to the top right. And Foggy's going to make sure that it is dealt with before it becomes an issue. Panda level 5 now, so... I don't know, we get into the nitty-gritty of like late game, like once it's 6-6 for Foggy, which, you know, in a couple more big fights it could very well be. This is gonna be tough. Both players gonna cancel each other's expansions. Does Foggy have a TP? He does have a TP on his Panda, so he could re-engage here.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good call for Foggy, and the Chims can kill this gold mine long before XlorD's able to kill the Tree of Life, and Foggy is 100 supply. But a lot of it in production. 18 of it in production.
100 supply actually doesn't even fit in the in the box. It's sticking out. I don't know if you're watching the stream, but it's pretty funny. Okay, webs come in. There's 3, 4 Chims this time, but big webs actually. But all the fiends take so much damage, and he's not kiting out of the way. He's actually just eating those. 63 supply for XlorD. The Fan of Knives just finishing off so many fiends. Oh no!
Oh my god, the Lich falls. GG is called, and 2-1 for Foggy.
Dang, that was a sick game. All these games have been like 30 minutes long, by the way. Just like really, really close games. Foggy on the brink of closing out this show match series. Man, this is tough. This is tough. If you're XlorD, man, how do you come back? Like, you've been doing this Expo play. Foggy Expoing behind it. The Warden Panda. What's the next map? That's gonna depend the heroes. For sure.
What's your guess? What's your guess for the next map?
Concealed? Oh no.
Yeah.
Alright. Twisted Meadows, baby.
Yeah, this could be quite the banger.
GG's in the chat. Yeah, pretty good showing so far, man. It's been a really good event. Digging it. If you guys are digging it too, tune in next time. I mean, we want to do one every month, so I think February's is going to be insane, by the way. It's going to be insane.
I mean, this one's already been probably the best one, but we say that every time, so I'm sure we can top ourselves next time.
I mean, that's the goal, right? Just keep topping it over and over and over again. This is a tough card to beat, though. I'm not going to lie. This is a tough one. Okay, 2-1 for Foggy. He's looking to close this out on Twisted Meadows, guys. And here we go. We're going to hop into it. XlorD needs to hold on here if he wants to come back in the series.
Yeah, will we have 2 Game 5s in a row? Can you imagine? We've 2 best of 5s, almost 4 hours of content here, Rick.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, beautiful. We've gotten everything out of these guys. Everything out of them.
Squeezing all of the juice out of the... I don't want to call them lemons, because lemons is what you say to, like, things that are broken, right?
Yeah.
Let's call them plump oranges.
Oh, yeah.
Squeezing all the pulp out. Throw that in my drink and Slurp it up. XlorD for Mouse Sports in the bottom left. Foggy in
Jesus
the bottom
Christ.
right. You alright?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
What hero? What hero will it be? Warden again? Demon Haunter, I think. Warden again, Ricky.
No way!
Twisted Meadows. What a classic. What a classic map to go Warden on.
This Shades of Moon back in the day? Shades of Soccer for sure.
Yeah, Shishi.
Yeah, Shishi played TM a lot. Warden, yeah. True. Very true. And XlorD again going to open that ghoul style.
Yeah, both players kind of set in their ways, but it seems to so far be working a little bit better for Foggy. Though, you know, the different strat that XlorD did, the fast expansion, was the one that got him the one victory. Didn't work out so well in Twisted or Terran Stand, but maybe he could do it on TM. Maybe. Maybe he'll go Gargs on TM. Who knows? Island expansion? 4-hour-long game? Who knows?
I mean,
Ghouls.
mass Gargs would be really good here, right? I mean, we saw XlorD actually dominate on NI with those Garg style, so maybe that's the game plan so far, but we'll have to see how the game unfolds. Rod of Necromancy and Dust, he sells the TB, and he's...
Ooh, this is-
what? This might be a double crypt.
I
It
think
is
this
a
might
double
be
crypt.
Are under attack.
There's a double, there's a
Ooh.
second crypt.
A town is under siege.
The Acolyte has delayed this creeping so much so far, and the 3 ghouls are going into the main base, nicely cloning them on different wisps. And Foggy's going to be under a lot of pressure, and Double Crypt is a great choice against Warden. It really is, because Warden is so weak on level 1. It's going to be level 2, though, from this Acolyte kill. Still going to be very, very weak, and if Foggy loses this Moonwell, this will be awful for him.
Oh,
It's
it's
gonna be
close.
awful.
Yeah, he's got to repair, but the Skellies might actually target some of the wisps down. This is close. Do you want to commit a lot? Okay, here comes the Shadow Strike. Foggy's... Oh, man. I think this is an overcommitment from XlorD. I think he should be targeting the archers. One of the Skellies actually on an archer. Oh, this is so crazy. No mana burns, though, for Foggy. He has a Warden. So all these coils are fair game.
Oh, into the gold mine.
Oh, my God. The archer actually dies. He had Moon Juice.
Yeah, maybe Foggy crumbling a bit. It is nighttime, but he's only got 100 moon juice. Is he going to build a Moonwell? He's got a second age and a war pumping archers, which he was going to build for his creeping anyway, but health is going to be the major issue, and supply is going to be the major issue soon. Did another Moonwell get up? Yeah, in the back it did.
A player's
So Foggy
forces are
on
under attack.
40 max supply. A lot of wisps under pressure, though, and there's more and more ghouls being streamed in, Rick.
Yeah, this is close. This is really close. But, oh, Foggy's about to lose another archer. Yeah, and XlorD hasn't used any dust yet. Nighttime, in effect. This is so far so good for XlorD, man. Really good micro.
Nope, Foggy trying to get more and more Moonwells up. He's going to slowly have a good amount of archers, but if he keeps losing them willy-nilly like this, eventually, there's going to be no way he can hold. And I think XlorD might be taking us to a game 5 so far. How many archers are there? There's about to be 5, but Foggy's slipping on his macro a little bit.
This is
Moonwell
close.
falls, the Moonwell falls, and the Wisps are still under pressure. So much multitasking going on.
I don't see a way for Foggy to hold on. He's continuing to build archers, but if he keeps losing archers like this, it's not gonna be good. Deados, and also like very few Deados. These Skellies are getting so much value. Oh, surround on the Warden.
Surround.
There's only one Moonwell here. Could force a TP that... Oh my God, he saves the ghoul. And he could coil it if he wants, but instead he coils to keep the surround alive.
Better to TP out earlier rather than later for Foggy, but he's trying to fight his way out. He's going to get a ghoul. Okay, he's going to blink out, but took so much damage, and there's barely any moon juice. There is now a decent amount of archers. 4, in fact.
Yeah, Foggy
One
closing the
fell.
gap. He's definitely closing the gap. This is tougher for XlorD. Where are the ghouls that are rallying? Did he stop? He stopped.
XlorD? He built a graveyard. He's going into attack now.
Yeah, he
there's
stopped
attack.
committing. Is that the right play?
Maybe he could have, but I mean, the archer count was starting to get even with the ghoul count, and the tech is going to be an advantage for XlorD, but level 3 soon Warden, and if he gets level 3 Warden and just chases his Death Knight around for the rest of the game and kills Acolyte, it's going to be very difficult for XlorD.
He has forced Foggy as well to commit to 2 AOWs, which obviously he's going to use this first one for the Merc Camp, so it's not that bad of an investment, and that'll guarantee his level 3.
Under attack.
But maybe if he keeps these WOWs that he techs, he could like do some Hippogriff Rider shenanigans. I don't know.
There's a lot of options. There's certainly the big option, which is he's going to creep this Warden now up to level 3. He gets decent items as well. But yeah, he could just mass archers at this point, really. There's a lot of good options. And XlorD needs to creep, but is Foggy going to give him the time? I doubt it. I really doubt Foggy's going to give him any space at this point.
XlorD will at least get level 2 before this becomes an issue. Ritual Dagger used level 2 on the DK, and now he's got Aura. I think he just wants to go back in. He could actually still commit to a really big fight here. There's 6 archers, but now with Unholy Aura, lots of ghouls, and he rebought the Skelly Rod. This could be a lot of... Oh, surround, threatening surround on the Warden.
Forces are under attack.
Death Knight's got to be careful, though. He's got no way out, and there's plenty more Shadow Strikes with the Moonwells being
The town
close.
is under siege.
Okay, XlorD's still going to
Mercenaries.
commit to some fights here.
Wow, XlorD could lose a lot here, but the Death Knight is nicely moving back. But, oh my, is he going to take too much damage? I don't think there's... Okay. There's no more Shadow Strike. The Warden doesn't have the mana for a blink, so the Death Knight is going to get out. Wait, is the Death Knight dead? He's dead.
Oh, he tried to Ritual Dagger, but it wasn't enough. He actually dies. And XlorD's going to give this position. He gets a Moonwell, but it's not going to matter. Foggy. Did Foggy actually just... I thought this was definitely going to a game 5. Did Foggy just close this? There's a lot of ghouls, but he's just going to be farming them right now. Almost
He's
level
gonna kill
4
3
Warden.
ghouls. Yeah, and he can go into the main base whenever he chooses, and Foggy soon to be tier 2. XlorD does have an advantage in that regard, but he's just building ghouls still on tier 2, and he's got to get his Death Knight back,
Players'
which is
forces
back
are
from the
under
tavern,
attack.
but I don't see really much of a way back in this for XlorD. He's building ghouls still. Unsummoning. He's just going for it. He's unsummoning the graveyard. Probably going to pick up a Naga or something and just keep going. Buys a potion. He texts to tier 2 to buy a potion, Ricky. There's a
Unbelievable.
lot of ghouls.
Okay,
There
he's going to
is a
get the
lot of
1
ghouls.
AOW. There's still another one, though. Hunter's Hall and Shop being built as well. XlorD's just got to go, man. He's just got to go, and it's going to be so tough.
There's a lot of ghouls, though, to be fair. This is 38 supply pure ghouls. Would love to see a second hero if XlorD can get enough gold for it, but he also needs enough supply for it. I'm sure there won't be a problem for long, but the archers could be caught out of position.
Yeah, split on XlorD, and as soon as he splits, Foggy's like, okay, now we'll start attacking the ghouls. Good micro, good kiting. XlorD is everywhere, though. Right-clicking and shadow striking some of these ghouls, trying to get them out of the way. There's so many ghouls. But now that it's... I mean, Foggy's got tier 2. He's got a shop up. That's a mana pot if he needs. Yeah, GG's called, and Foggy
GG.
takes the series 3-1.
Well done. Well done. A nice try by XlorD. I respect the just pulling out a cheese like that once in a series is always good to do to keep your opponent on his toes. And if he were to have won that game, going into game 5, Foggy would have had to respect it a lot more. So I do like mixing in a cheese, especially into a best of 5. But Foggy just had a very good defense.
Yeah, it was a great series, though, man. I gotta say, like, I didn't see that coming. I was kind of maybe pegging XlorD to get it done, but really well played from both players. I mean, it was each game was like 30 minutes long, except for that TM one, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Pretty sick. We'll try to see if Foggy wants to do an interview, and maybe we'll take a break and set that up. I'd be really interested to talk to him. Okay, we are back, and I guess we don't have to take that long of a break because Foggy was so quickly set up. Dude, congratulations. Thank you so much for playing. I know when I messaged you, you're like, who the hell are you guys? But yeah, thanks for playing. It's a legit cup, and you played really well today.
Yeah, thank you very much for inviting me. It was a nice match.
Yeah, of course, man. Well, I'm a big fan of you. Obviously, I watch the Europe side of all the tournaments you do. You're one of the only players in Europe. There's a very few that can actually take Happy to the brink, and I'm really excited this year to see you finally maybe take a championship from him. I know that's been a longing thing. How do you feel this year going into 2021?
We'll see. I'm happy that ESL announced a new series of ESL tournaments, and soon we have Extreme Masters. So yeah, seems good.
We casted you on Skill Cup. It looks like you're out of Skill Cup now. I think your MMR is a little bit too high. I think you hit the you're at 23.99 on the weekend, and I think now you're out, which takes away one tournament. But yeah, I mean, obviously DreamHack not being offline, I'm sure you would have loved to go to Poland. But how do you feel about just playing in your region for a big chunk of money? It must be nice to stay home and still get some good cash.
Yeah, it's still okay, and I feel very confident because in Europe I have only trouble with Happy, and I hope I will get good shape to finally win him.
I hope so too. What is your best place for practice? I know NetEase used to be the #1, but are you finding it's War3 Champions right now? And I know you stream a lot, but where do you practice? Where do you get the best practice right now?
Yeah, seems now Warcraft 3 Champions is best server for practice because I check on Warcraft info. NetEase there not so big activity like last time before Warcraft Champions, and because of floss bots, now many Asia players also able to play on Warcraft Champions. So yeah, now this server is better.
Are you in Belarus? Someone was saying you're in Belarus.
Yeah, because my wife from Belarus, so I now living there with her. We rent a flat.
How do you like the ping? How is the ping from your region? Because you play cross server a lot, right? So do you find it's like some games are bad, some games are very good, or what do you think about the War3 Champions flow being cross server?
So like same that Europe player have very good ping, and Ukraine also I had before good ping to Europe server. Only to China in Belarus better ping than Ukraine, you know.
Okay, Carson, any questions from you?
Yeah, how do you feel about your match today? Do you and XlorD normally beat XlorD when you play? Is it normally very even? Because these games seemed very close today. What is it normally like when you play XlorD?
Yeah, no, I have a good statistic against XlorD. Seems here have not enough practice with strong Night Elf. I feel that he do not so much pressure compared to Happy. So yeah, I play confidence against him.
Do you prefer playing against a fast expansion or one base when you're against an undead?
On big map like Turner's Tent, yeah, the best choice you can do go to counter expansion, and on Northern Isles you can't punish undead expansion, so
Right,
you
yeah.
must play counter. No, like big map, it's always macro games. If you take Warden with Keeper and Demon Hunter, can be another. Because with Demon and Keeper you can do much pressure and that hard to expansion.
Right.
I got one more question for you. Are you familiar with Dust League? Because Dust League is going to Europe after this season, and I really want you to play. Have you ever watched it? Do you know what it is? It's like a solo league, right? Have you ever watched it?
Yeah, I check it, but I couldn't find a link for Europe qualification.
Yeah, it's after NA. I'll be posting it, but there will be. It's the first time. It's the first time. But
yeah,
are you gonna play it?
I saw. Yeah, I will. Why not?
That's awesome, dude.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah, because
So
you're
excited.
definitely on my invite list. Foggy, thank you so much for playing. GG's again. I'll contact you after the show about payments and stuff like that. But thank you so much for playing, and thanks for the interview, dude. You're awesome.
Yes, you are awesome too. I watched you when you casted on Back to Warcraft channel. So good job.
Thank you.
Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Okay, man. We'll let you go. I know you're probably tired. You wanted to play earlier, so we'll let you go. And got it done pretty early for you. And congrats again, man.
Thank you very much for the invite again. See you.
Bye-bye. Cheers.
All
What a
right.
guy. Oh, these interviews on the card are always so wholesome. Sometimes in Dust League, they get a little bit toxic, but the card interviews are always bangers.
They're always so good. I mean, what a great event. 3-1, 3-2.